Well, Pokemon. All right, I know that. And then there was some other Japanese game. And I was like,
Yu-Gi-Oh.
I don't know.
It was Yu-Gi-Oh. It was Yu-Gi-Oh. Shout out to Preston though. He's got his tournament coming up. Had a good time with that.
Oh, shit. I just don't understand it.
We live
Yeah,
now?
we're 40.
Oh, we're live.
I
Yeah,
knew
we're
they
live.
collected cards. I didn't know they.
There's a
fucking
tournament.
played cards.
You can do that. You can do
Well,
that.
and you can go buy cards at
Go
Walmart.
what?
There's a special
Hat
card in
four?
every pack.
But dude, do what makes you happy, right? Yeah, put that. Come on now. Crawfish and beer.
You want it that tight, or what's the deal with that?
Come on. Is that not the best thing in life?
Does it look?
Let's be honest. Huh?
Oh, then you're good.
Does it look tight?
All right. I think we got.
It looks good.
Are they really baseball players? Or are they models?
Who makes you happy?
Got some good hair going on. Got
You
some
like to say
mustache,
both.
Free
All
rides.
So,
Casey's over here.
Good scruff over here. I'm over here now, though.
tonight,
Chase.
Good locks.
Look at that hat. That's a fine hat.
It's a great hat.
All right. So tonight's podcast.
I think you guys should put stands on your baseball bats, just for the record.
Tonight's podcast is all about angels in the outfield.
Angels in the outfit.
And
It
them
could
sucker
happen.
boys.
It could happen.
Danny Glover, miss him.
Danny Glover.
All right, so no. On a serious note, we have professional baseball players in the house. They spend, I would say, more than half the year. It has to be more than half the year. Consider games, 144 games, training. That's another 100. I mean, your whole life. I mean, y'all have like probably what? You probably have 52 days off a year, maybe if you're lucky.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A few weekends here and there.
Season. Mondays are our off days, so that's why we're here tonight.
Monday's your only off day, and
It's Cinco de
usually you're
Mayo.
traveling.
Thanks
on
for
that
spending
day,
your
yeah.
Monday with us.
Cinco de Mayo,
So
yeah.
thank you guys so much for spending your only off day with us.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. We love to have you guys.
Hey, Caleb, though,
Like,
that mic though, got to bring it a little closer to the blue mic.
yeah.
It goes better with the mustache.
Sorry, I mean, I'm trying to share with Brock, so.
Get you
All right.
some.
Well, first off, let's get into. We'll go down the line. Okay, we're going straight to Chase first. Chase, who are you and where you from, bud?
Hi, I'm Chase Costello from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Went to school at LSU. Now I'm here in Mississippi. Feels like I'm back in college a little bit. A little different. Though.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, let's go with you, KC.
What's up, guys? I'm Casey Hunt. I'm from New Jersey, and I went to school at Mississippi State. Back home.
State boy.
Back home, baby.
We had Caleb.
Caleb Bowman. I'm from Virginia, and I went to Appalachian State. Just joining the fellas down the coast.
There you go.
All right. Last but not least, Brock Wilken from Wake Forest University. And I live in Tampa, Florida now.
Good IKEA.
Yep.
Great lunch special.
Yeah,
the
really
ribs
good.
are fire.
I'm not lying. When I bought my house, I had to go there a couple of times. You know what I mean?
Great lunch special going on at IKEA.
How was Tampa, dude? Like,
Tampa's fire.
Tampa's good. Really good nightlife. Really good
Yeah.
nightlife. There's some cool scenery stuff to do, but I mean, I'm there for the nightlife. Outside of that, it's like, yeah, all right, cool. Pass through it.
Been there.
word.
Yeah, just go
Heard
through it.
the East Coast a little better though. Than the West.
No, East Coast is not better.
Dude, where is Tampa on the
East Coast of Florida.
West Coast.
Stank.
Should get that. Should probably know that, but
Yeah.
it's all right.
It's all right, buddy.
It's okay.
So-
We'll get a map out here soon. And we'll figure
You
that
went to
out.
state, yeah.
Yeah.
So y'all are part of the Brewers organization, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's they call it the minor leagues, AAA. What do y'all they call that?
Yes, we're in the minor leagues. Our division is the AA division in the Southern League. And there's 4 divisions, low A, high A, AA, and AAA. And then after AAA is the big leagues. So we're kind of right smack dab in the middle of it. Just trying to get up AAA and one step closer.
How tough is that? You know, especially knowing how much work y'all put in. I was thinking in my head, I was like, you know, if you have, let's say you're mentally. I was talking to Luke about this. I know Luke's not here with us, but I was talking about, you know, you can have a bad game if you have mental thoughts. If you're overthinking the game, it's a game. It's always been a game to y'all. It's been your whole life. It's the game. So how's it work? I mean, if you do like a game where you do 4 games in a row, you're hitting home run every game, you're striking out. Is that calls y'all up? How does that system work?
You can go first, Chaser.
I think it's different for each person. as a pitching staff and pitchers, like we have like our own philosophy and stuff that they want to call it in each org. So for us, it's like trying to get to 2 strikes before 2 balls and counts against hitters. You do that consistently. They like people who throw hard and get a lot of strikeouts, whereas hitters, they have a different aspect because they're probably want to do damage in the zone. I'll let Brock talk more on that because I'm not. I don't really hit.
You guys, so as pitchers, you guys study your teams. The heavy hitters. You know who's coming up.
Yeah. So like
To
before
bat.
every week, I mean, we know what team's coming in.
Yeah.
We have a scouting report from either the year before or how long they've been in the minor leagues, and pretty much have like a cheat sheet.
Cool.
At the same time, this is a game.
Yeah.
Things do happen.
Absolutely.
They say like, hey, he's not going to hit a fastball up and away. You throw that fastball up and away, he may hit it down the line for a double or
Yeah.
a triple. You
Right.
just never know.
Never know.
Is an intentional walk still a thing? I'm thinking
It
of
is.
that movie,
It is,
dude.
and it also goes on your stat sheet as well.
As a pitcher.
If
as
you
a pitcher.
intentionally walk
So if
somebody,
they-
it's like
so
you
if-
paid respect. And
So it's like it would usually come from like the manager in the dugout. So
Wow.
they'll be like, hey, put him on first base.
Let's put Brock Wilken on first base. He's a good hitter. Can't get him out.
So the
Damn.
pitcher that for Brock,
The ultimate
for
respect,
like,
dude.
the pitcher's like, oh fuck, we got Brock coming up, and they're gonna try to throw him whenever they can, but
Or they're like, oh wow, Brock's in the box, easy K, and then he goes, backside of the wall for a 2-run home run. They also
Yeah.
there's a lot of things to it. Like as a hitter, it's a huge sign of respect to get intentionally walked.
Absolutely.
Like especially when it doesn't come from the pitcher or the catcher, it's coming from the coaching staff, and they make all the decisions. It comes from them, and they intentionally walk
yeah,
you. It's
you
like
got bases loaded. They're probably gonna try to.
yeah. Like it depends on the situation, right? But also as a hitter, like if they intentionally walk the guy that's in front of you and you're on deck, and they're like, oh, we want to face this guy instead. We don't want to face that guy. We want to face you instead. It's like, oh, it's a slap in the face.
Right.
And it's like, all right, like,
Yeah.
how do you combat this as a hitter? Like, all right, now I not only want to show up like for my team, but I want to show up the other team as well and be like, all right, take this. You want to intentionally walk this guy. Watch what I can do.
Come on, Bowman.
Yeah, I
Right
mean,
on
it's truth. Like you said, I think the biggest difference with intentional walk now is you don't actually have to throw the pitches. So with all the new rule changes, pace of play, and all this stuff, if you want to intentionally walk someone, catcher turns around to the umpire and says, "Put him on first base." And back in the day, you had to catcher would stand up and pitchers would still throw those 4 balls. But now it's just you don't even have to throw the pitches.
oh, really?
Yeah, it's changed. There's a lot of pace of play change in the last couple of years. So now it's catcher turns around and goes, "Put him on first base." No pitches be thrown. He goes to first base.
Wow.
We got this comment from Samantha. A few of the best guys, incredible, thankful for all they do for the nonprofits and the community.
Samantha's
Keesler.
Federal.
Yeah.
So she's for
Awesome.
the Pink Dress Run. The girls gave 100 grand to our charity.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
got a heart of gold.
She's great. Yep.
Yeah.
She's helped us a lot. She puts on a lot of stuff for us, and we love being able to give back to her. So thanks, Samantha.
That's cool. Where you where's Joel Carter at? Senator Joel Carter's in
Joel,
here.
the senator. Yeah. Balling is hard.
Oh, sorry.
Not right.
Not easy. It ain't easy.
But I think the cool thing is for the understanding the system of like you said, pitchers and hitters are different. It's a whole different game. So there's a strategy behind everything y'all do. You're not just going there and you're just not. I mean, you have to study your opponents. That's something y'all been doing for a long time.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah. Like for us hitters anyway, it's the same thing as the pitchers. We get a cheat sheet of what they throw, how hard they throw, what they throw in certain counts, the percentages of it being in the zone and not in the zone. I mean, you can go down the line, and it's the game's gotten very statistical and analytical in a sense. But like you said, at the end of the day, bro, it's just mano a mano. As soon as you step in the box, like you have no idea what that guy's going to throw, and he has no idea what you're going to swing at. So you get your best swing off on his best pitch and let the rest happen.
All right, Brock, is there shit talking on the field?
Always. If there's not shit talking, there's something
There's
going
shit
wrong.
talking from us.
Yeah.
To the hitters.
Yeah.
In between ABs.
So when they're standing on the base, say little exchange.
Y'all are
back and
shit
forth.
talking.
There, I mean,
Oh, I mean,
ton of shit
I'll-
talking.
Yeah.
let's say Brock's not Brock. let's say
No, you can throw Brock over
actually,
there.
When you're pitching, you're
like
shit
let's say
talking to the
someone's
hitter.
in the box and it's a 0-0 count. They just get in and I throw a fastball and they're 3 years late on a heater. I'm letting you know before I get that ball back from the catcher and it's 0-1.
I love it.
At least that's that's me.
You guys,
I'm sure this guy struts his stuff too. I'm sure we all
probably
do.
When I
way
play
too many.
defense, You hear this guy from third
there's probably way
base.
too many cuss
All right,
words.
so what do we got? We got 3 pitchers here, and we got the hitter. So, out of the pitchers, who we got? Like,
Who's the
throwing heaters?
who talks the most
throwing
shit?
heaters?
Who talks the most shit? I got Casey. In my
I think I
opinion,
talk the most
playing
shit.
defense behind
It's the
all
mullet.
these guys.
It's the mullet, dude.
It's got to be the mullet, a little bit of a stash, but a lot of cuss words going
He went
on
to
the
state.
mound.
Yeah, it's
Whether it be to myself or to other people.
I thought it would be LSU, but it's state.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
definitely state. Definitely
Okay.
state talking that shit.
But
No, it's fun.
Shit talking's there though. It has to be.
Mhm.
It's a fun.
It's part of the game.
Yeah, it is. It's got to be.
Part of the
Yeah,
game.
It's,
You're,
it's just
Any
it's a
mom
competitive
jokes going on here?
edge.
Anybody? What's the worst thing you've heard on the plate?
I've heard. I mean, probably you can't repeat that
Yeah,
on
I can't
on video
repeat
here
this
live,
here.
but
No,
there's a lot of.
but
Brock,
you do
I got a
PG-13,
question for
right?
you.
You can do it like a blimpy style.
I'm sure Brock's gotten a little bit more. I'm the one that's usually saying it.
Yeah, you say a lot.
He's like,
For me-
you say too much, actually.
For me, I mean, obviously you have the fans tripping, and that's just whatever because those guys are couch bumps. I don't really mean anything, but
Thank you.
Insulted the whole.
I don't know. I mean, the worst I heard was probably like, I don't know. I don't even know. Like,
Did anybody take a shot at your wife?
no one's taking a shot at my wife.
That's some McGregor shit, right?
There's
at least not
there's
yet.
I got a story about someone's wife.
there's been times like last year when I got injured, people would start like throwing up and in, and like I would back out of the way pretty quickly, and they would start chirping, and I think there's nothing better than like when a pitcher chirps you and then you
I
just
love that word, church.
go deep and
Good
you go
chirp.
deep and you just stare at the
Yeah.
ball and it goes 45 feet over the fence. And you're just like, yeah, hold my sauces while I run the base, buddy.
Yeah,
It's just like
Go pick it
it's
up.
part of the game. It's just part of the game. They strike you out, they can say whatever they
Yeah,
want.
go pick that up in front of the Beau Rivage, homie.
Caleb, where you at on
Each
your
at the
story?
blackjack.
All right, all right.
Let's go.
It's a story about a wife. I won't name who, but a couple of years ago we were playing here, and a opposing player, very good, high prospect. He's a big leaguer now. Wrote his number on a ball and tossed it to a girl in the stands. Happened to be a player on our team's wife. So she obviously told him, and we played a little tricks on him. We got that number as a team and sent him some text and everything, not knowing. And then when he asked for her to come over, he got a picture of the whole team sitting in the locker room, just flipping him the bird. And like I said, it's all fun and games. Like at the end of the day, like
But it's
that's
still rivalry.
but absolutely. And so,
You're
like,
in there. It's a
and,
game.
and that's
It's a competitive
so that's
edge.
what it is exactly. It's just something to get in his head where he thought he was talking to this girl that he saw, but it ends up being the team. And
Let's go over
stuff like
let's
that.
Go over like this week. I mean, y'all lost one game this week. Y'all are becoming a
Yeah.
brotherhood. Y'all are really
Yeah.
finding y'all's place.
Yeah.
And it's like that shit talking does make a difference.
Who
Like,
are we?
Yeah,
No,
that shit,
and like honestly, dude, like honestly, like I think there's more shit talking between us as players and
You have
and
to.
teammates
You have
than
to do
there
that.
is on the field against the other team.
that's what builds the brotherhood.
and that's
for real.
literally what builds it. Like
That's us,
You-
bro. We talk more shit than anybody. We hate each other, but
yeah, like the more shit you talk to each
Except
other,
we're
it's
only
like,
two
all
wearing
right,
tank tops
like
right now.
you build that bond. and it's like,
I was doing this for the boys. Okay?
But
Spelling thing on that jersey, man.
yeah, it's kind of our prized possession.
I need one more signature. I think. Did you sign it?
I don't think I signed it yet.
You need to sign
It's just cool, I guess, because once you have that chemistry, the motion, fuck the money, fuck all this. It's y'all day in day out, bust y'all's ass,
that right there.
Yeah,
and y'all
right.
spend time together. And I think that's
that splash up. Yeah.
Look like you swallowed a
but
piece
y'all
of
spend so much time together, and it's like, and look, y'all fight like brothers because y'all always together. But like once you get that momentum going, it's there. It's fucking there.
No doubt.
Absolutely.
I tell you
Hold
what, when we're winning a bunch in a row, in that locker room, it's fun.
It's fun.
You know, we're
It's
having
fun.
a good time.
Have you all thought about
We're
getting
having a
matching
good time.
tattoos?
Oh yeah, like
There's guys that have it.
the other day, Casey's on music post game, and we didn't have any music post game after we won.
Dude.
It was a huge win.
I'm motherfucking people. I am motherfucking people. Sorry for my cussing. I'm sorry for that, but I'm going at people right now.
What's the music? What's the music in the live?
Oh, we
locker
get
room
all
after
right. The
lot
win
of
song.
All right,
Lot
win
of
song.
Boosie.
Win song.
Win
Gotta be
song.
Boosie.
Afro Man, Mississippi. We're gonna shout out all the cities in Mississippi. Damn right. I think he shouts out Biloxi. I'm like, damn right he does. Damn right. Boosie. We got shit. Literally
Oh, we
everything.
got Dancing on My Own by Tom Scott.
Shout out to Phillies.
Jake Bilbo, he's a MMA fighter. He just said Oscar Mayer needs to sponsor this pod. Bunch of handsome fellas.
Appreciate you. Damn right. But yeah, there's a lot. If the music's not rolling after the win, I'm pissed. I'm fucking pissed.
You ever put on the is it Jeezy? Put on for my city.
Oh yeah. We it's cool though. We got for our home games. Like I said, we didn't have we had a speaker, but our home games we got a massive speaker. We turned the lights off. We got strobe lights in there. We got little disco lights. Just like I said, keep it loose in the locker room after. But no matter what, it's like I said, it can be game 65. It can be game 1. It can be game 144. We don't care if you win. Those lights are off. The strobe lights are on. The disco lights are on. We're rocking in there. So
We go back to the whole the fan that can do better, play better. He doesn't realize the work that goes into the game.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I guarantee y'all when y'all train as hard as your bodies are hurting, but you're playing that game and you're gonna continue to go. And then you got that one guy's like, "You suck," and you're like, "Dude, I've been 80 hours today, this week to play this game. Like, hey, my knee hurts. Come out here and play with me." Have you ever had that experience where like, hey, come out and play? Let's see how you actually can fucking be on the field with us.
That's Bat Dad.
I think the best chirp was Brock actually this past week. He said, "That's why you keep paying to come watch us, buddy. All right, why don't you stay in the stands?"
yeah. At the end of the day, you're a grown man paying to watch us play. So that's enjoy paying for us. You're paying our salaries.
Yeah,
That's
it's just like you get the most of it. I ended the game. I struck out to end the game on our only loss of the week actually, and some fans will let me hear it as they should have. But I just let them have it. I was like, "Yo, you paid to watch me play this week, fellas. Like, appreciate it.
I'm doing what I love.
Me again.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean,
What do you do?
it's
What
also
the
like
fuck are you doing?
it's like part of it though, so you can't like take it to heart.
Yeah,
Well,
Mix it in water.
That's the term. It's a good view from the sidelines.
Yeah.
it's a good view from the sideline.
Well, I mean, if I'm in the fans, I'd probably be tripping too.
No doubt.
So it's part of
I
it.
said, I struck out the end of the game. I definitely deserved a chirp. Like it's part of the game. It's part of
But it's personal to you. It's like you show us heart, and when you put your heart in it, it's like you got somebody going like, "You suck." You're like, "Fuck off."
Yeah, and that's I think that's the only reason like why some of us clap back.
Especially on a bad day, like you I mean, you're just like digging a hole for yourself, and it sucks.
I remember my last outing, got 2 quick outs, then I walked 3 in a row, and then I'm trying to take a deep breath, kind of just looking around, trying to gather myself, and I see probably like this 6-year-old kid stand up in the first row, goes, "Hey, 19, you suck," and then just letting me have it. I was like, "What's this kid doing?" Just some 6-year-old just getting me.
But when you do like going from Brock striking out to Brock hitting a home run, it's a whole different feeling.
Oh yeah.
Which is kind of like cool, but it's also weird too. It's like 1 minute a fan, 1 minute
So,
hater. It's like
The Shuckers have the most home runs out of any minor league team in the U.S. right now.
No, we have a lot. I know we have a lot.
You guys
That's
just
news to me.
that, so it must be true.
Yeah.
Right?
I believe it then.
So that's huge. I mean,
Boys are hitting.
Yeah, I mean,
Boys are hitting.
boys are hit. That makes the games exciting.
Opening weekend, it wasn't great. We decided to come together collectively as a hitting group and kind of switch some things around. Like, all right, fellas, like we need to get it going because the pitching staff was doing their job. We need to do our job.
Yeah.
If both sides of the ball do their job, it's going to be a good recipe for success.
That's it. I have a question for you there, brother. So somebody from the comments says, how does your batting stance get developed? Someone wants to know how that.
It's a mixology of everything. I think it's a I don't even know how to explain it, but you just kind of find things that fit what you do. And all 3 of these guys have seen 3 or 4 different stances of me of the past 2 or 3 years. Just kind of figuring out what makes you successful and kind of blending that into what can make you better. I think that is the biggest part of a stance. And then just kind of playing off your approach and mechanics from there.
Cool, man.
How long y'all been playing, man? Like we're talking childhood, like
Oh, yeah.
5 years old.
4 years old is when I started.
Yeah,
I'd say around that time.
yeah, 4 or 5 for sure.
That's cool. So if you become exceptional to get to a level y'all are at, I mean, you're obviously doing something the other players aren't, you know, or something came natural to you. So I'm just thinking about a stance. Like, do you feel yourself doing something now that you did when you was like 10, 11, 12?
Yeah, you know, for me, it kind of transgressed over the years. My freshman year of high school, I hit 1 extra base hit. And now that's all I'm known for is hitting extra base hits, doubles, triples, and home runs. Not too many triples, but just
Say triples?
just yeah. It's second at home for me. But you know, it's kind of transgressed for me to just become like a big singles guy to the power guy that I am now. Just kind of progresses over your career and kind of fit into your body style and into your mold. Just kind of however you play the games, how you play the game, and just kind of progress from there.
I think it's the same way the pitching standpoint. Like I think all of us are bases from when we were kids. Like we all started pitching probably when we were younger, if not probably as early as high school at least. And we all had that base, but it's the same thing as Brock says. We might tweak something here or there, but that base came from since playing from a young age. It's not something that we can just pick up and start doing. Like we see it, like you said, take the everyday person and go throw a baseball or go try to hit a baseball. It's not easy. I feel like, I mean, any sport, you can do that with a lot of professions too, but it's definitely from a base, but it's one of those, you have to always be able to adapt as well.
So KC on this one though, like I was talking to a few people about you, like you are the Mississippi State guy.
Legend, actually.
Yeah.
Legend.
Definitely not legend. I'll tell you that much.
No, but I mean, that's
Champion.
Like,
He's a
that
champion.
was kind of like
Champ.
how would that feel like when you actually, like, how'd you get recruited for state?
When did you play for state? Did you go to, was it state?
National
Ole Miss
champion.
at Omaha?
National champion.
National champion.
So
Did you go to Omaha?
my freshman year was COVID year, and then I graduated in 2023. My sophomore year is when we won it, and then 2022 and 23 we sucked.
Did you beat Ole Miss in Omaha though? Is that the year?
No, Omaha was the next year. So we won it in 21, then in Omaha in 22,
You pitched it.
Ole Miss won.
That's it.
Game 1, I pitched I think 2 innings.
That's awesome, dude.
So
Hell
I think that was my only postseason
That's huge.
outing.
It's in Omaha.
Damn right I did
Coach.
it.
Yeah,
That's
right.
fucking Omaha.
25,000.
No, it
25,000.
doesn't matter, dude.
But
That's
no,
it.
that was an awesome time. Mississippi State's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What it felt like? How did y'all like? Let's go into being in high school and then getting called up to college.
Mhm.
What was each like? Let's
Start off.
let's go with go ahead.
The story of how it all started.
Yeah, like for like high school. Of course, you were like y'all were definitely fucking badasses in high school.
Yeah, so for me personally in high school, I didn't pitch until like my senior year. I played short and third, swung the bat, didn't really pitch, and then one day we were losing by like 15. Coach comes out and he goes, "Hey, think you can throw it over the plate?" I was like, "Yeah, seems pretty easy." Go out there, throw it over the plate. Got a good arm, threw kind of hard. All of a sudden, I just started doing it every now and then. You know, started striking a lot of guys out, and then all of a sudden, I was like, "Hey." A lot of people started talking to me as like a pitcher, like you should start learning how to do this, start learning how to, you know, throw a curveball, throw a slider, throw all this stuff that I've never done before. And then, you know, years go on. It's like, hey, I think if you want to make this your job and make this your career, like I think this is what is going to make you become a big leaguer. So I just decided to have a couple pitching lessons, and then my father was always there with me, helping me, you know, learn some stuff. He played for the Twins back in the day, so always played baseball at a young age. I got an older brother. He played baseball in college. So I've always been around baseball, always been around sports. Played football when I was younger, basketball. But baseball, I knew baseball was the one once I got to high school. Tried to hone in on it. Thought I was going to, you know, be a shortstop or a third baseman until I decided to throw strikes. So after that, went to college.
That's what she said.
Actually went to LSU.
That's what she said.
Went to LSU. Was going to try to do play the outfield and pitch. And then I got hurt, and they're like, all right, you're just going to pitch because they thought it was from hitting. So I ended up just pitching from here on out. And now I'm just pitching. Still learning every single day.
Quick little song. I was 170 pounds in high school. I was skinny as hell. I'm big now.
You're 180 now?
What do you weigh now?
I think I'm 220 now.
I just weighed myself.
Big body.
192.
Hey, I see you working. I see you working. No, that's straight muscle. Come on, kid. But no, 170 pounds. Played summer ball growing up, mostly in the South, so I wanted to go South. Didn't really get any offers in the Northeast from being from New Jersey, which is kind of weird. But played summer ball Louisiana Knights a little bit. But my last kind of offers, or my last 4: Wake Forest, Mississippi State, Auburn, and Maryland. So I knew I wanted to go South. So I ended up obviously Mississippi State. I was a two-way. I was a shortstop and a pitcher. Little did you know. I don't know if anyone knew that, but I had one hit my whole fall my freshman year. It was my last at bat, so I was 1 for 1 on my last at bat. Brock, thank you very much. But yeah, so I batted 1,000 in that last at bat. Appreciate you guys. But obviously I'm a pitcher now, and I enjoy my time at State. And
Randy Johnson is your idol.
Yeah, Randy Johnson, basically. I wish I could throw as hard. wish I could throw as hard as he could. Yeah, killing birds on the golf course. Yeah, on a golf course.
And then I verbally committed to South Carolina my freshman year of high school. So it was really early at the time. I'm a lot older than these guys, so that was back in 2012. But I did that, and then I got hurt going into my senior year, and they pulled my scholarship. So didn't do that. Ended up going to junior college. Played 2 years of junior college, and then ended up at Appalachian State. So just kind of a little different route. But and then stories after that are all different countries and continents and whatnot. But same thing, like I said, just playing in high school, you pitch, you're usually probably the best one on your team when you're going to a bigger school like that. So, but yeah, that was mine.
For me, it was very hilly, I would say. For nowadays, I committed pretty late. I committed as a junior in the fall of my junior year. That's pretty late. Now most of these guys are yeah, but
Freshmen.
Am I wrong though? Most of these guys
no, it's freshmen now.
Freshmen and sophomores. And
That was the last one in 2018 class.
of your class?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I guess not of this group, but of
usually,
popularity.
yeah.
My last couple of schools were Wake Forest, Miami, and Virginia Tech. And I just knew for me that I wanted to go to a place where I could develop and win right away. And that for me was Wake Forest. And I couldn't have asked for a better home and place there. So I'm just so grateful for the opportunity to go there and play there.
There's so much work that goes in behind y'all playing damn sport of baseball, right?
Damn, it's a lot.
So much.
It's
So much.
There's a lot of sacrifice too, right?
I don't think people understand how much sacrifice.
Caleb
Yeah,
got robbed tonight.
Dude, you're
Tonight.
yeah.
Caleb
Okay,
got robbed.
so rest in peace.
Yeah,
Caleb
got-
Bowman's
it's
house.
Like, yeah.
Actually,
he got robbed tonight.
Yep, sure did.
House in Nashville. His house
Got a call from my wife about 6:30. She was driving back from Georgia to Nashville, where we live now, and she got a call from the homeowners that there was a brick thrown through our door and a homeless man robbed us. So yeah, that was fun to deal with. I actually told the fellas that, hey, if I get a text or call, I'm gonna have to hop off this pod real quick, but she's getting it taken care of. She's the best wife. So thank the Lord for her, but it's one of those, she's got the police there helping her, and she's gonna figure it out. But yeah, so that's one thing. And that's, if you go, you look at stories like Joe Burrow and stuff like that in the NFL, MLB, those guys, it's easy targets. I'm not even in Nashville, so it wasn't a target. This was just a homeless dude looking for food and some drink, but did ransack the place a little bit.
But to me, it's such a sacrifice. Like, this is y'all's career. This is y'all's life. Y'all are there. Tomorrow morning, y'all are up. Y'all are training, and y'all got games. And the thing is, what is NFL? Is it how many games do they play a year?
17, and then plus playoffs.
And how many games y'all play?
144.
144.
Yeah.
And then big leagues is 162.
It's a different lifestyle.
In each level, you go up more. Like you play more games.
Who are we playing this week?
Pensacola.
Pensacola.
Blue Wahoos.
Blue Wahoos.
Blue Wire.
Are you gonna kick their teeth in or what?
I mean,
That's the plan.
They're good, but
from
hey,
the start, we
we're
played a
playing.
couple of teams. They're probably one of the better
You're
teams
coming
we've
off a
played so
good week,
far,
yeah.
and we're coming off a good couple of weeks. So if we keep it rolling, I think it'll be a pretty good series, actually.
So the level you're at right now is AA.
Double A.
Right?
Correct.
Can you skip AAA and go right to big league?
You can.
It happens. Yeah,
Or you just get that call?
it very well
How's that go,
could.
Man, how's it call?
We actually had a teammate last year.
Phone that lights up. Did somebody call you?
I wish it was that cool.
Batman? It's
He's like, hey man, sorry, we're gonna have to cut you. Yeah, you're going to the big league.
Some organizations are different. Like some will call up straight from AA. You see it with the Angels a lot. We had a teammate last year get called straight up from AA. He was a pitcher for us. He got traded eventually to the Rockies the same year. But more times than not, you're gonna go to AAA first. But it definitely happens.
Does the coach fuck with you at all?
Oh, dude.
Our coach does.
Our manager
I think
loves
every
to.
movie is like, I just thought you want to know your boy's getting called up. I thought you might want to know because you're getting called up too. Does he do it like that?
Oh, I remember when
Is it-
I remember when I got called up to come to AA last year.
Yeah.
Go in my manager's office on a Sunday.
they do fuck with
I
you.
was
Oh,
in the bullpen, center field, completely checked out. Knew I wasn't throwing that day. Got about 3 hot dogs from fans for a baseball. I mean, just really not there
Yeah.
mentally. Then I'm going and walking up the tunnel to go into the locker room. Pitching coach like points at me and goes, "Meet me in my office." Looks really pissed off. I was like, "Oh, all right." Well, I'm trying to think of what I did here. I walk in there, so the head coach, like the manager, pitching coach, like front office is there. I was sitting down. He goes, "Sit down, shut the door." He goes, "You healthy?" It's like, "Yeah, I think so. Feel pretty good. A little sore." He goes, "Yeah, man, for some reason you're just not cutting it. You're not doing, we really thought you were going to do a lot better here. So we're just going to send you up to AA instead." I was like, woo. I thought that I was getting cut.
the fuck? So it's like across the board, coaches.
Yeah, but I mean, we had a great relationship.
He
So
got
like,
you.
he could have.
Sick.
Yeah,
So-
I mean, it was.
I mean, the camaraderie you guys have,
He got
hazing
That's
each other,
awesome.
fucking with each other, just goes right to the
Yeah, it was
right to the
funny.
coach staff too.
Had me sweating a little bit, if we're
So,
being honest.
How many of y'all have wives and girlfriends?
Me and Bo are married. I'm not sure the
I have a
relationship
girlfriend.
status of these two.
I also have a girlfriend.
We're all taken.
Everybody's taking.
All taken.
Take it.
Well, everyone in this,
Two of the 4, yes. Two of the 4.
Strong.
everyone.
So what is their thought like having a because y'all play every fucking day?
Mhm.
Be honest. So what is that like having a relationship and
Be like dating us.
Yeah.
sacrifice?
Yeah.
80 hours a week.
Yeah.
What is it like though? I mean, like to have like that definitely have to be supportive.
Oh, I mean, I'd say they're the backbone of it all. Like if you don't have a supportive wife, girlfriend that understands this job and this profession, it can tear you down. Because some in the past, even like I've heard teammates this and that, like their girlfriend doesn't understand the long hours at the ballpark, or it's like, hey, I have to be at the field at 12 for a 6:35 game, and they're like, why? It's like the game starts at 6:30. It's like, yeah, there's a lot more that goes into it.
Yeah.
The lifts, the training, this and that. So if you have a supportive wife, a girlfriend, it makes it 10 times easier. And then personally too, leaving the field, especially after a bad game, you get to go see their face, or just even if, like for me, call them on FaceTime, and it makes it so much easier to leave the field, because at the end of the day, baseball's our job, but it's not our whole life. Like there's more to life than just that game of baseball.
It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be a lot.
Yeah, it's tough too. Like when you come home, and I have an 8-month-old, so it's a little bit easier and joyous for me because I get to come home, and as soon as I come home, it's 10:30, and he sees my face, and it's just a huge smile. I could be 0 for 4 with 4 punch outs that day, and it's like, all right, my day is not that bad, But prior to that, it's you kind of you don't really know how to I would say address it in the home life. And you kind of come home and you're still upset about the game that you just had, and it's like your wife's there, she's happy that you're home. You've been gone for 10 hours today, and you just get home, and she's like so happy to see you, and you're still pissed off about your work that you just got done with. And it's like, all right, well, how do I transition from work to home life? And like Bo said, my wife is awesome. She's great. My son is awesome. He's great. So having it just be a seamless transition when I go home is just that much easier for myself and my mental as well.
Because you look at the situation of y'all being professional baseball players, y'all are professionals, and it's such a fucking it's demanding, and that's like you got to keep that right. Like you got to like hell. Like I'm not a baseball player, but I'll tell you right now, you nutted on that bow. Like for me was me having a kid does keep me straight. Podcast is dope. Got 2 co-hosts right here. I love y'all to death, but it is us doing a podcast is work.
Yeah,
us telling a story is work.
Mm-hmm.
And call us crazy. Probably call you crazy. Probably call you crazy right now.
Hey, your new saying, part of it. That's it.
Yeah.
It's part of it,
But it's the 140 plus games. That is the
So many
wildest
games.
That's the wildest sport ever.
But
Yeah.
to keep excited about it is y'all's biggest struggle, I would guess, man. Because damn.
When you get into
when
get
you
into
really
August,
get into it,
get into August after the All-Star break, you had a
Yeah,
break
they
for like
might be
5
great.
days. It's like this is getting pretty long. Yeah. It's like what number
literally.
game is this? 123.
you show up to the field and you got probably like 8 to 10 guys like, yo, is today Thursday? No, it's
I don't know.
Saturday, dude.
Yeah.
It's Saturday.
To be
It's like-
honest with you, during the season,
it's
I
like-
have no idea.
Just the
what
off
it is.
day.
I just know when my off day is.
Yeah.
Because I'm probably gonna go golf or sit by the pool,
literally.
and that's the only day I know what day it is. After that, I have no idea what.
And come get coffee.
And come get coffee.
Yeah.
As well. Yeah.
Hey,
Love
The
you guys.
district.
we gotta give a huge shout out to Flying Llama Brewing over in Biloxi for supplying us with some seltzers tonight.
They are the official
Shuckers
beer.
seltzer.
Yo,
If you haven't
shucks.
tried it,
Uh,
you gotta go get some. It's
yeah.
unbelievable.
So Dave was talking about today. He was telling me it's like you got to bring up when opening season. We do a line. We do a march to the game, and he's serious about it. He's very passionate about it. He's like, that's his little llama right there. That's y'all's mascot. That's
Yeah.
his. I'm bringing it back tomorrow because that is his llama. That's the first llama.
We've been drinking this seltzer all night out of these
but
bats.
it's so cool. But like when y'all do have
Jordan
y'all's-
took my bat, but
it was my eyes. But opening season, they do a full blown parade to the Shucker Stadium from Fly Llama to support it. And I was like talking to Dave, and I did not even know, but Dave is from Wisconsin. His favorite team is the Brewers. They are the Brewers. The Shuckers are Brewers. They're the minor league of the Brewers, but they're owned by the Brewers. So that means Brock can't go play for the Yankees. Somebody calls Brock right now and goes, "You're going to the Yankees." Or KC gets a call, goes, "You're going to Cleveland." You can't do it. They're the Brewers.
So, well, I know it's the same owner, but you can't do that.
No,
Well, you
they're owned
could-
by the Brewers.
You could be traded.
Could be traded.
That's
Okay.
basically it.
Today.
yeah, Brock's been up to the Brewers.
But-
already.
no, I'm trying to
Sure, right?
understand it. You know,
Yeah.
you can be traded.
Yeah, you can't
I
be
know it's
traded
the same owner.
at literally any point. Like we had a guy drafted last year in 2024. He's played probably 10 games with our low A affiliate in Carolina, and today he was traded.
But
Wow.
So talking about your significant other, like the work ethic and how many hours it is, so they got to know like any fucking day. It's like, hey,
Any day.
Literally.
California.
No, like that's she, and that's part of it. Like I remember when I first asked her to be my girlfriend. I kid you not, we were sitting in a deer stand, and she came hunting with me for the first time because I said that was the last test for me. And yeah, so I literally looked at her before I was like, all right, like we'd been talking for months at this point now, but I was like, are you actually ready for this lifestyle? Because like as much as I'm not like a partier, I was like, it's still a different lifestyle. Like I'm going to be on the road constantly. There's going to be people hassling me, people being my biggest fan, this and that. And you have to be like, so we set up in Nashville, our AAA team's in Nashville. She works in Nashville. So we're obviously, if I get to Nashville, great. We get to actually be together. But she also knows I could get called up to Nashville and then the next week get traded to a West Coast team.
Yeah.
And she was okay with that. She understands that it's part of the job and it's part of it. And that if that time comes, that we will work through that together. But like you said, if it wasn't for that supportive wife and stuff, this game can go a lot different.
It could ruin it for you too.
Fully
Yeah,
ruined it.
A bad one.
Yes.
Because this is mental. This
Oh, yeah.
game's mental.
I got super lucky with my girlfriend because her sister is older than her and she's married to a big leaguer. He's with the Royals, and
Well, they understand.
and so she's been around her sister for a long time, and she understands the whole travel and the minor league grind. I mean, granted, he went through a lot quicker than I did, but she still understands like the whole grind and the travel and this and that. So luckily I got a good one. She gets it. You know, I still struggle when I have really bad days on the field trying to take it home. But there's a lot of days where it's just like I string 4 or 5 together where they're not very good. And I'm just like, all right, I need to sit in silence. You know, I need to figure something out. And she completely gets it, understands, you know, it's
Do you
tough.
feel like are you feeling yourself or are you feeling your team when you get in them kind of mindsets of games?
It's probably both.
Yeah.
Like last year, I mean, I don't think you guys were up here yet. It was, I think, right after I got back.
Mhm.
We lost 14 in a row.
Yeah.
I
was here.
It was unbelievable. Like Bo was there, and honestly, like we had really good vibes in the clubhouse afterwards. It was still like, all right, well, tomorrow's another day. Like the sun's gonna come up, and hopefully we'll pull one out tomorrow. But again, like you go home and necessarily don't have that supportive significant other, or you just don't have a significant other. You kind of dwell in the day of like, man, that was our 12th.
And you gotta just sit.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's like, damn, that was our 12th loss in a row, and I struck out 4 times today. Like, am I going to strike out 4 times tomorrow, and we're going to lose our 13th in a row? It's just you can definitely spiral without a strong backbone in your life.
And
That's awesome.
yeah, I would say with like you said, the vibe when we were in that big losing streak, like it's natural to, like you said, you're down in the dumps, but like every day we showed up at the park and the team was the same. You couldn't really tell anyone was like, man, like they're having a bad day already before the game started. It's like, yeah, we lost, but guess what? Next day we show up and it's a new day. A lot of coaches say this, a lot of players say this. You can sulk on it that day, but when you leave that locker room, it's already the next day. So like you can't bring that day, that say we lost on a Tuesday. Don't bring that Tuesday into the Wednesday. Yeah. Because when you do, that's when it can just keep going downhill.
Yeah.
And I think the craziest part to me, honestly, is like I feel much more connected and closer to all of you guys this year than I did last year. Like I feel like our team this year.
I think that's why y'all are kind of getting together. I think y'all are winning. Y'all like become brothers.
So.
Yeah, it's like we have such a great group. It's like,
Man,
I am so excited to
you
show
guys
up.
come in the shop, bro. Y'all are all like so in touch, bro. Y'all are all close.
Yeah,
I
it's
think it makes
so
it different
fun.
the gameplay.
It is.
I think
I agree.
Definitely. I mean,
The love.
the chemistry is unbelievable. I mean, it's contagious in the locker room too. I think it correlates to the field and the way that we've been playing.
Dude,
I mean, you have a great group of guys that mesh well, and you're winning. I think winning is contagious when you have a good chemistry and a good team and a bunch of good guys.
I know this is totally off subject, but when I don't know if you've played FIFA online, but when you're putting your team together, one of the things is chemistry.
Chemistry's huge.
And
Chemistry's
a
huge.
lot of the guys don't speak the same language on these like European teams, dude.
Yeah.
So it's chemistry. And like, I mean, I'm just saying.
Yeah, chemistry's
You have
huge.
I
that.
like the FIFA analogy, man.
I played FIFA 12 back in the day. FIFA 12.
We both played soccer, man. Yeah,
No, but y'all vibing, man. Of
yeah. If
course.
you're vibing, dude,
Yeah.
you're playing.
You gotta
Yeah,
be.
it's literally it. You show up and you're vibing with the fellows, and it's like,
Yeah.
today's a good
There's
day.
an ideal that every professional team or or whatever, I don't want to call y'all not professional.
They're
So,
professional.
yeah, so everybody's a contender. I mean, that's what the motivational speech is for in the fucking locker room. I mean, so like, I mean, you have to be able to will people to, if everybody's in the same ideal of it. I mean,
Well, if you're fucking piss and vinegar, like
that's what every fucking sports movie's about. Like, yeah. So.
every one of y'all, as long as you love each other and y'all work together and you figure out that y'all are a family, y'all can connect y'all's emotions and we get pissed off at each other all the time.
No doubt.
there's
No,
right here,
absolutely.
there's us 3 right here. Us, but ends in love. The next day, that was yesterday.
Yeah.
But
That's it.
continue to stay that way.
Yeah.
We
Same.
do it all the time.
Yeah.
That's what makes. I mean, honestly, we do it. We'll go out all night, and then we'll have a disagreement. The next day, still love.
But I'm thinking like Bull Durham with Kevin Costner and Tim Robbins. It's way too old for y'all. But
I mean, grateful for
they were
Great movie.
AA, and Tim Robbins is a pitcher, and he's getting ready to be called up
Yeah.
or whatever. But they didn't want to fucking play, so they flooded the field. They went
Sprinklers, baby.
Together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like
No, dude, it's
maybe.
like you said. I feel like it goes more than just the field. Like the nights we have at the
Yeah.
pool, at the apartments, the casinos. Obviously, since we're in Biloxi, going out to eat, the beach, whatever it is. Like we stick together. And if you want to see some chemistries, put on a Latin song and get a dance party going in the locker room because it will happen. And but it's like you said, it doesn't matter white, black, Latin, this, that. We're all brothers. There's no race there. There's nothing.
You just said language barrier. I mean, we got guys.
A lot of
that
these
have-
European teams, and
Well,
like
I mean, for us, I mean, we have
Latin, Spanish
we have
speaking.
Yeah.
people from the Dominican. We have people from Puerto Rico.
exactly.
Like some of
Some
them,
people probably
some
don't
of
even
them have a
speak
tough time speaking English, but at the same time, they understand it but can't speak it. So
People have to understand that, dude. Like you guys you have to literally come together and like bro out. You have to have that chemistry, and yeah, when you have guys that hardly speak English, like you're using fucking.
They know what cerveza means.
Yeah. Jordan,
Cerveza.
So y'all got your party rocking. Can y'all drink in the locker room?
oh yeah.
if you're of age,
Come on now.
you have guys that are party.
Brock can't drink
We have 19-year-olds on our team right now.
22.
Really?
22 here, fellas.
Yeah.
22.
We have 19, 20-year-olds on our team right now. So
Yeah.
same thing. It's responsible. Don't worry.
Yeah.
But no, like it's
But I mean, if y'all are celebrating, you can fucking have some cocktails.
oh,
We
absolutely.
have shower beers.
Yeah, beer showers. Come on now.
Shower beers, yes, dude.
Have you
Yeah.
have you-
I would-
Yeah, that'd be the best part. Like fucking the sun wine right. Dude, I love it.
Hey, we'll make sure when we're about to clinch the first half or second half, you'll be at that game because you'll see a beer shower on the field. It'll be champagne pop and everything. It's fun, dude. Then we hop up to the tiki hut. So
Look, man, the game
You come
y'all.
up to the tiki hut.
we can.
We're
We
gonna
got-
try. We're gonna try.
We got
We need
permission last year and we never pulled it off. But
Uh,
this year they've already given us permission for when we do it. So
We need to go to a game this week.
The only game I ever went to, and it was alive,
We had a
and I
blast.
loved it, man. Fucking
a couple bombs from Brock, huh?
I need to see
Rocket,
some
fucking
bombs
2
from
home
Brock.
runs consecutively.
All right.
like,
You guys almost drank the
back-to-back.
stadium out of alcohol.
We did almost drink the stadium out of
We're doing it right now tonight.
We took 5 bats.
Brock, break that Flat Llama seltzer for me, so I need to have in the bats again. Let's go. Let's get
into
this
it.
shit.
Get into
Who's
it.
that finish in the back? Come on, man.
Okay, but I couldn't see. Get that
Gracias.
BBL out of my fucking face.
It's awesome, man.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I love the people that like they're fucking
Enjoy
putting their
it.
heart into.
Enjoy it.
It's definitely passion or everything.
Got any comments in there or what?
How many times people tell y'all to quit and just get a regular job?
A lot.
Let's talk about that.
Too many
Too many.
times.
Start
Too
with
many.
that.
All right. Yeah, I can start with that one
You can
because
sell insurance anytime you want to.
no, I don't want to do that. Never. No, it's
You can make
yeah.
coffee too, bitch.
We can make coffee. Yeah, we can do all that. No, talk about quitting jobs. The amount or quitting.
What were the day jobs before you guys even considered?
I don't
all
even
of us
think I
went.
ever thought of
Yeah, I
a day
was-
job.
Never-
You just went straight. You're like, I got to do this.
Dude,
Just
Yeah,
had
you
it.
get-
it was-
some-
this or nothing.
You get some degree on a paper that will probably never be used.
Oh, trust me. Yeah.
As you know. Yeah,
He's got a
exactly.
master's in logistics. How's that going?
Yeah. No, but
Doing
yeah.
pretty well, though, isn't it?
We are selling Colombian coffee. Big time.
Heck yeah.
Gotta be
No,
some
but,
emphasis in that.
So let's go into.
Oh,
I got a bat. Let's go into seriously.
refill the bat.
Have y'all thought about like quitting and getting a regular job?
Yeah.
What's the job you thought about?
Okay, so about quitting, I've never really thought about quitting, but these guys all got in. Well, Chase a little bit like me too, but so I went undrafted. I graduated college in 2019, so I went undrafted, and I knew I didn't want to stop playing baseball. I was 21 at the time. I was healthy. I was like, why? Like, I just didn't get a chance, and I was like, all right, that's fine. So I played in Canada, went to Australia, came home after COVID started in Australia, played 2 years in Germany and all over Europe, and then played some independent ball. So I actually, from college until I signed with the Brewers, it was 4.5 years playing overseas. So that whole time, when I say these aren't professional, like these are professional leagues, but it would be semi-pro because really it's the USA, the Latin countries, Japan, they have the true professional leagues. These are all like, I had a day job out in Australia when I played there. I lived there for a year and I worked at a cabinet shop. Like that was just, I played on the weekends and I built cabinets and delivered cabinets in my host family. They had that cabinet shop. So that was my job over there. Trust me, that is not what I'm going to get into after baseball. But it's,
A lot of 90s.
so yeah, it was just a lot of like, just for the love of the game. Like we talked about in the past, like I loved it. I was getting dirt money. But I was like,
Australia with a cabinet shop.
yeah, Australia, yeah.
But Australia didn't permit Americans to be citizens. Is that right?
No, so I got a working visa. So it's a 1-year working visa. You apply for it and get it, and so I was able to play baseball, but I didn't get paid by baseball there. So I needed a job to be able to provide funds for myself. So my host family owned a cabinet shop, and they gave me work.
So you had when you say host, you got to stay with them.
Yeah, I stayed with them. Yep. So they opened a room for me and everything. So they're my favorite family out there. They're the best. They come out here. They've actually come to Biloxi twice now and surprised me, watched some games. So they're great. Their son's playing in junior college out. Forget where, but I think Kansas or something like that right now. So hopefully they get to come out this year. But yeah, so it was a different lifestyle, but never once I want to quit. But the amount of people I had in my ears telling me like, hey, like, you're 24 now. Like, when are you gonna get a real job? You're just playing. I'm like, I'm traveling the world, making a little bit of coin and loving life. Like, and I was single at the time. Like I was not married. So I was like, why would I stop doing something that I love to come work a desk job, to come do something else? I was like,
Off space.
But yeah, exactly. So, and then in the off seasons, the last couple of seasons, or not this past off season, but I was a special ed teacher in elementary school. So that's something I'd never experienced in the past. And then we had a call in our area that needed some substitutes, and I knew someone that worked at the school. So they asked if I could come help, and they put me in a special ed room, and man, I loved it. It was so fun, especially elementary school. It definitely takes a different person and a different heart. But man, when you get to really open up to those. Speaking of, Samantha was in there. We've done some stuff with Dream Program and stuff. I'm sure you've heard about it. So, but that was me. So when you said, what job would you do? None of that. It's funny you say that. Me and my best friend from Australia want to open a coffee shop.
No,
Dead serious.
incredible.
Dead serious. Like, I could text him right now, and we had a place in Australia we went with, and his wife is a ER surgeon, and we always said, well, our wives are the bread makers. Let's go make a coffee shop. So
District expanding, district.
We need to go to
expanding.
district Australia. Yeah.
Give you all the detail and
Yeah, but
There you go.
could have district.
We have the
company
blueprint.
over there.
just want to come to Australia.
I just
So,
want to go
Casey,
there. Yeah.
Where you at on that?
I got nothing really. I always wanted to be a
He just
baseball
went to
player.
state and he
Yeah.
just fucking. he
Want to be
was
baseball.
Real good at pitching.
That was it. So
I
that's
mean,
what I got.
I've had, not gonna lie, I've had some doubts of trying to maybe find a job, because I mean, in my opinion, I went to probably one of the best colleges to start. When you went to LSU, and then kind of went a little downhill to me, LSU, because
Let's take that back here.
I know
this guy.
sorry,
going.
sorry. But growing up at a young age, my father played at LSU back in the day with Skip Bertman, so I've always been LSU Tiger as a young kid. Ended up, was gracious enough to get a scholarship to go there. Played there for.
You know Ronnie Wheat?
No.
So he was I think he was a quarterback coordinator, but married my cousin from Bankley. Was a quarterback.
Hell yeah.
I do want to state though, when I was at LSU, we did beat
Everybody's his
State.
cousin.
We did beat State.
It's all good. It's all good.
He went on. I don't know what, but he played. He coached at LSU.
Really?
Yeah, he's been doing it for a while.
And you know too many people.
Me?
He's kin to everybody.
Well, I'm from here.
That's fair.
I'm from Grenada.
You're Grenada. Yeah,
In the old
that's north.
downtown.
Yeah, but North Mississippi is different from the South. Come on.
The coast.
South.
We're on the coast now.
Well, I mean, I'm born and raised here. That's it. And I love this place. Y'all are here.
We are here.
Hey, as Riley Green would say, it's different around here. You know what I mean?
So,
Dude, yeah, it's a great quote.
here
Great quote.
Versus other.
Right. That. Yeah.
I mean, y'all like it here?
I like it.
Yeah, I mean, I love it here. My wife, if we could move to one place in the world, my wife would move to Ocean Springs,
Right
Mississippi.
Ocean
Oh,
Springs
yeah,
is absolutely sick. dude.
It's she
There's
loves
no
it.
place like it, man. You could take your golf cart to Front Beach, East Beach,
District coffee.
District
you know,
Coffee.
get a nice coffee in the morning, then go
yeah.
down to the beach.
And then we are trying to build a rooftop bar here. So once we build our
Mm.
rooftop house music bar,
All right.
it's gonna be even better.
That'd be dope. That'd be dope.
That's sick.
Karaoke nights.
Shucker karaoke night.
Shucker karaoke.
Shucker nights.
I'm in. I'm in.
All right. So how can they find y'all? Just shout out the camera and let's turn on music.
Someone started.
What do you mean?
Like,
What do you mean? How do you find them?
no,
Go to a game. Go
No,
tomorrow night.
No, Okay, go back, Casey. How can they find you on the
Chase, you go.
interweb?
You guys can look me up on Instagram. Chase
Instagram?
Costello.
Instagram.
Instagram, Chase_Costello. Not a big Twitter guy, usually just Instagram. You can find me on the Biloxi Shucker roster. See me floating around Ocean Springs.
It's kind of
Pretty
a
much
Floating around.
Just floating around.
Just floating around. Instagram KC_Hunt too. I believe that's it. I hope it's it. But yeah,
Badass.
such a badass. Hail State.
Dude, that's wild.
I fucking love it.
Wild.
Kaleb Bowman.
Honestly, I don't know what mine is. I think it's Bobo time or something like that.
Yeah.
Something like that.
You know what it is.
You're
I don't know. I don't know
what
exactly what it is because it's changed recently. But yeah, find it. If not, you'll probably see me in Ocean Springs, either running down to the beach, doing something.
District.
Yeah, probably at the district, getting a coffee, going to run, and then coming back to the district. So,
For me, my Instagram is just plain and simple Brock.Wilken.
Yeah.
Pretty plain and easy, you know. Like to keep it light, free. My Twitter is B_Wilkes25. My number, my name. That's about it.
hey, if you pull one of it,
Brock getting the home run loaded tees at the district.
hey, if
Because he only does home runs. If you need to go to a game.
I did hit 2 last week without you guys, but
I've
those
never
3 were
seen
from
somebody
you.
in my life.
2 more.
He hits back to back. Back to back.
What can we name a T after it?
Back to back.
Good idea. Good idea.
Runner.
Just name it the Brocket. That's
yeah,
it.
can we?
Brocket.
We need some drinks here.
The
we got-
rocket loaded
we can
tee
name a
coming
couple.
soon.
We can do. We're doing a whole.
We talked about one.
Theme down here.
Yeah, we're
A beach chicken.
We're about to have a third location at 1515 condos down
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Boutique.
Yeah.
We need to name a home run loaded tee after you.
All right.
Perfect. Yeah, we got to get a beach chicken or something like that. We
Let's
talked
do
about it
something. Yeah.
for the food.
We'll do it. Yeah.
I know we're I don't know if this is still in the work, but we're talking about potentially getting the works with the hats or something like
Yeah.
that, or a shirt.
Mhm.
District Shuckers, little collab. So
Yeah,
look forward to that.
District and
We'll do that
Shucker hats
for-
coming soon.
First, we can actually just jam out and have shots. Cinco de Mayo, have fun. I say, do not drive.
I love you guys.
Go to drink it.
Y'all are awesome. We're